Hi, we have video number 12. We're working on words to symbol. I'm Miss Yadira, and we have Mr. Miller.
We got our pen, we got some math, we have a calculator. We're good. Let's do this.
All right.
All right, what do we have first?
All right, so we're going to translate the following equations. So we have 14 more than the product of 3, and a number is 65. So we have 14. Oh, pen.
There we go.
14 more than the product of 3. So we have 3x, and the number is 65.
Very good. So when it says and the number, it's an unknown. We're going to use the variable x to represent that. Now, this one, it would have been okay if you switched it. So if you said 3x plus 14 equals 65, that would be fine also. So 14 more means we're adding 14 to something.
Okay.
But addition is beautiful because you can switch addition. The next one, we have to be really careful. So 12 less than twice the number.
So 12 less would be, I want to start with 2x because it's twice a number.
Right.
Minus 12
Very good.
equals 44.
Now, can I write what's not right on this?
Sure.
Okay, so the natural thing would be to say 12. Can't see where the pen is. Where's the pen? Oh, it was down there. Okay, the natural thing would be to see 12 minus 2x the way it's written, but it's not 2x that's getting subtracted. It's 12. When we have 12 less than something, we're subtracting 12 from whatever we had. So if your brother's 20 years old and you're 12 years less, you would be 8. You do 20 minus 12 equals 8. All right, so this one we got to be careful. If anything involving subtraction, we got to be a little bit careful. So 12 less means subtracting 12. All right, so I spent a lot of time on that because that's one that catches people almost every time.
Yeah, do number.
All right, here we go. So 4 less. Here we are again, 4 less. We're subtracting 4 from something. So 4 less than the quotient of a number and 2 would be like this. So quotient is division. The quotient of a number and 2 is x divided by 2. 4 less means we're subtracting 4. Is means equals 3. All right, so the one thing you got to watch out for is it says something like 12 less or 4 less.
Okay.
All right, let's move on to the next type.
So we have 2 times the sum of a number, and 4 equals 60. So I would have 2. Well, let's do times the sum of a number.
Okay.
Where's the pen? So we have the sum of a number, which is x plus 4.
Right.
And then because it says 2 times,
Yeah.
2 times x plus 4, and then that would equal 60.
We need parentheses because it's not 2 times the number, it's 2 times the sum. So parentheses force us to multiply that whole thing, x plus 4 times 2. All right, how about the next one?
Okay, so we have 3 times the difference of 10 and a number. So we have 3, and then I would have times the difference of 10 numbers, so times the difference of 10. And, oh, I'm going to put n, well, we'll put x,
Okay.
equals 36.
Right. Now, this was for times, but it's kind of hard to confuse. We might confuse
Yeah, we should-
multiplication
okay.
and x. So
So we'll
that's
delete
okay.
that one.
So let's write it like without that. Our final answer would be 3 times.
10 minus x equals 36.
Very good.
Okay.
Yeah, we got it. All right, last one is 5 times the quantity. Quantity is a key word for parentheses. So 5 times the quantity, 3x minus 6. Now subtraction, when it says minus, is kind of the order it says. So 3x minus 6 is exactly the way it is in English. So we want to multiply that whole quantity. So we need parentheses times 5. So 5 times the quantity, 3x minus 6, equals 30. We got it. All right, then sometimes you might have to go on and solve it, but here we're just practice writing it.
Okay.
All right, we got 3 more examples. So these are inequalities, and they sound almost the same. There's just a one-word difference. It says the difference of 42 and 3 times the number is less than 18. That word is important. Is less than. That means this is an inequality. All right, so the difference of 42 and 3 times the number would be 42 minus 3x. When we're using the word difference for subtraction, the order is the same as it's written. So the first thing minus the second thing. But is less than, that means it's an inequality, less than 18. All right, this one, the quotient of x and 2, so x over 2. We have the word is again, is greater than, so, or equal to. So it's greater than or equal to 41. It's an inequality. So that little word is makes a big difference. All right?
And then for the third one, 2 times the sum of a number and 6 is less than 30. So the same thing, 2, and we don't want to put that x again, so we'll put parentheses.
Right.
So times the sum of a number, so we have, which is x plus 6, close parentheses, is less than, so we have less than 30.
You got it. So this just takes a little bit of practice and recognizing the words.
Right.
All right. Okay, so got a journal assignment. Now, we want you to translate and solve. So we have 4 phrases here. Translate them into a mathematical equation or inequality, but then solve them. All right? Seems doable.
Yep.
All right, good luck.